Timer on.
Okay, Alan Weber for Woodstockers United for Change. After a very successful town hall on our water situation, we are calling upon the supervisor and the town board to do the following. 1, source tracing and identification. Retain a qualified professional to conduct investigations to identify, regulate, and remove sources of PFOS contamination. 2, communicate. A schedule of testing dates and results should be posted in the easy-to-find section on the Town of Woodstock website. Regular updates on our water situation should be announced at town board meetings. 3, action plan. Develop a comprehensive plan for remediation, funding for filtering and management of PFOS contamination, establish long-term monitoring programs to track trends in PFOS levels and assess the effectiveness of mitigation efforts. And 4, health service access. Ensure access to health screenings and services for residents potentially affected by PFOS. Make available blood tests to measure levels of exposure to PFOS. These actions can help to ensure a proactive and transparent approach to safeguarding public health and environmental quality concerns, the PFAS contamination in our town water, concerning the PFAS contamination. We hope you will listen to the townspeople and show us you care about our health and safety by implementing these measures. Woodstockers United for Change, Alan Weber, Chris Bailey, Chris Finley, Linda Lover, Marcel Nagel, Stephanie Kaplan, and Vince Mapp.
Thank you. We do expect the next test to be at the beginning of November, and it's about a month to get the results. Who's next, Jackie?
Stephanie Kaplan.
Stephanie?
No, he might need more.
Liver damage, thyroid disease, fertility issues, significant hormonal imbalances, cancers including testicular, breast, kidney, ovarian, endometrial, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, thyroid, childhood leukemia. These are just a selection of serious illnesses caused by PFAS. So while I stand firmly behind Alan Weber and my other compatriots in Woodstockers United for Change, I want more. Because I don't want an action plan, I want action. I don't want to wait for recommendations that you might get in 18 months that you can just go ahead and ignore, just like you're doing right now. I want action. What does action mean? It means clean up the toxic, poisonous, forever chemicals that are in our water right now. That our water is toxic is not my opinion. It is not some guess. It is based on science, based on our own water tests. This needs to be cleaned up now, and the technology exists to filter PFAS out of the water supply before it reaches our homes. Do that now. Don't wait. Now, I know based on the ridiculous standards set by the New York State Department of Health, you don't have to do a damn thing, which is historically up your alley. You only have to look at the problem in shady to know that that is true. I don't say this as a joke, folks. This is really serious. The DOH set their maximum contaminant levels at 10 parts per trillion. The EPA set theirs at 4 parts per trillion, which won't be enforceable until 2029. So your inaction in this significant matter will be the one time you will not be subjected to a lawsuit for failing to act, at least at levels that exist now. But you also know these contaminants, these maximum contaminant levels, which is the maximum levels of poison that we are expected to ingest before action is taken by a government, are not based on health concerns alone. Economics and politics are part of the equation. We know that from the experts. We know that from the EPA itself, who, while they set their MCL at 4 parts per trillion, tell us there are no safe levels of PFAS. End, stop, all over. Well, we are polluted now, and if you or your loved ones get other diseases or any of the diseases I mentioned caused by this poison, when you or they suffer, or you lose your job because of the illness, or you lose your health care, or you die, you don't care about economics, you don't care about politics, you just care about health. And the fact that the suffering could have been avoided had you acted when you could. If you had acted when you became aware. When the worst happens, MCL levels and politics and economics concerns are meaningless. Now, Bill, you get paid for this job and you gave yourself a raise. It is time to earn that and do your job, all of you. All of you, do your jobs and protect our health, do your jobs and clean up the water, and do your jobs and protect Woodstock now.
Perfect.
It was something you said that's sparking me to talk.
Okay.
You mentioned a hostile environment. I wonder if you realize where this comes from.
Did you go?
I mean, where it comes from is the fact that there are a lot of issues in this town that need dealing with, and we don't get support or communication from the town board on any of these. So yes, there is a shitload of anger in this town, and it's directed at you, because as far as we know, you're not doing anything for a lot of these issues. I mean, we've heard tonight that, well, you're going to do quarterly testing on the PFAS, but you're not going to go outside, you're not going to do any source tracing.
You're shady.
All right.
And there are several issues like that. And so I just want you to know that if there were better communication, if you had more town halls to inform us on what you're doing, I think that the anger would dissipate. But, you know, you're going to have to live with it until you do something like that.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Move to adjourn. All in favor? Aye. Good night, folks.